Hi, welcome back to my views and news. Another video for you with new stories from Ethiopia. Firstly, Amhara region where a Fano commander claims that a top Ethiopian military officer, not top, you can say second tier Ethiopian military officer has been killed in a clash with Fano fighters. Where did this clash happen? And how true is this claim by the Fano commander? Secondly, viewers, OLA, Oromo Liberation Army, while ENDF is focused fully on the Amhara region, what is OLA doing? Is it supporting military? Is it silently, secretly enhancing its capabilities? Is it busy recruiting youths? Details for you. We have received some pictures too, and we'll talk a little about Oromo Amhara border too, because Amhara pro-Fano news sources claim that OLA is operating in Showa. OLA and Fano are involved in clashes. So what is the real picture there? Firstly, viewers, according to a Fano commander, an Ethiopian military officer has been killed in clashes against a Fano fighters. The the Fano commander was interviewed by a journalist a few hours ago. He made this claim, though since yesterday we have been seeing social media posts. But now this is official position of Fano fighters that a colonel of military has been killed. Question is, on which front the colonel was killed and who is this colonel? The front is Debre Marcos. Fano fighters lost Debre Marcos a few weeks ago, then they re-entered Debre Marcos and then they retreated. Debre Marcos has changed hands several times in the last 2 months. But the surroundings of Debre Marcos are not peaceful still. Roads are not safe for travel. Fano fighters have presence close to the main road leading to Debre Marcos, leading to and from Debre Marcos, and they are carrying out attacks on Ethiopian military. And yesterday there was heavy fighting. On the day before yesterday, there was heavy fighting near Debre Marcos and Dambicha. And in this fighting, which happened around 48 hours ago, reportedly, according to the Fano commander, the military colonel was killed. A Fano commander has shared his name too, but I won't share the name of the colonel because this news is a claim by the Fano commander. It has not been confirmed. We must not break the news of someone's death without total verification, though it's very difficult to get complete verification. I remember I did a video last year, I think, about the death of a Tigray officer. And back then his family contacted me from the US. His family members were worried. They remained extremely concerned and worried. After a week, they came to know that the military officer was alive. I had to apologize for that news story. The family obviously went through a trauma for 1 week. I apologized to them personally too, through an email, through a contact too. So that is why we must not break the news of someone's death without full verification. And it's difficult to get full verification of someone's death. It can only be verified once the deceased is buried. If you can confirm the burial of someone, it means he or she has died, but no confirmation of burial. So Fano commander's claim is just a claim for me. I have a name too, but I am not sharing the name with you. Obviously, the two sides are suffering losses. People are dying. No one can deny that. I mean, Fano fighters dying too, military officers dying too. If clashes are ongoing on multiple fronts, so obviously there would be casualties. If civilians are dying, obviously Fano fighters and END officials are dying too. But uh, military is not acknowledging its losses. Military never acknowledged its losses in the 2-year-long Tigray war as well. We saw that. That is why we'll have to wait and see. But the alleged claim about Colonel's death indicates that still military is not in full control of Debre Marcos. It is trying to clear the two roads, but it's difficult. It is very difficult for military to ensure that the road leading from Oromia to Gujum is safe for travel. Secondly, viewers, what is OLA doing? Oromo Liberation Army was battling with a military operation by ENDF a few months ago. But then ENDF's attention was diverted towards the Amhara region. ENDF shifted its focus on Amhara. And now main battlefield is Amhara region, not Oromia. Though government-backed activists, pro-government media keeps on claiming as if a big military operation against OLA is underway, but practically on the ground, there is no big military operation against OLA in the Oromia region. Amhara news sources are accusing OLA that OLA is part of the military operation against Fano, that OLA fighters are supporting Ethiopian military in border areas, and in some cases OLA fighters and Fano fighters are involved in direct clashes. What is OLA doing, by the way, these days? Yesterday we saw some pictures from Western Oromia, which is OLA's traditional stronghold, Valaga. OLA is busy recruiting. Its recruitment wing is recruiting youths. So while military is in Amhara, OLA has this opportunity to take advantage of the situation and enhance its capabilities. OLA has repelled several offensives by military in the last several years, and now when there are conflicts in different parts of the country, obviously these conflicts turn into an opportunity for OLA. When there was war in Tigray, military was focused on Tigray. Jalmaro and his commanders, Kumsadirba and his commanders, they enhanced their capabilities. Same is happening now. When military is busy in Amhara, OLA silently, secretly enhancing its capabilities. And I think if this conflict in Amhara goes on for some time, you'll see OLA emerge as a bigger and stronger force, stronger group. Difficult for the military to tackle OLA in future if the conflict in Amhara goes on, firstly. Secondly, are there any OLA fighters in North Shore zone? What about Fano fighters entry in North Shore zone? I talked to a few people who are close to OLA. I tried to confirm what is happening in North Shore of the Oromia region, because clashes mainly are in North Shore of Oromia, in Mendida, in Abichuna Ganea, in Gundamaskal, etc. So what is the situation there? Has Fano fighters managed to enter Gundamaskal there, and OLA is trying to repel Fano's attacks in North Shore? Well, what I have heard is that mainly local youths are being organized and armed. They are already armed, now they are being organized, so they are turning into Fano factions. Yes, there could be infiltration of Fano elements from Amhara too, but mainly local Amhara youths in Shoa of Oromia are being organized into faction groups, and these groups are calling themselves Fano factions. They have support of Fano of the Amhara region. OLA is not going to sit idle. Ethiopian military is going to sit idle. Oromia forces aren't going to sit idle, and they are trying to disarm these local Shoa Amhara youths. They are trying to stop the entry of Fano fighters from the Amhara region into Oromia. OLA denies involvement in clashes in North Shoa. But as I said earlier, it's difficult for OLA to stay aloof because OLA has been operating in this area for years. Obviously, if Amharas are arming themselves, if they are organizing themselves, OLA will try to react, and that is what is happening. But here, government and OLA, Oromia government and OLA are on the same page. They are trying to stop Fano's entry into Oromia, and they are trying to stop youths of Shoa from arming, organizing themselves. That is what I have learned from the ground about Oromia Amhara border. Overall, ideally, Fano fighters would like this war to be taken from Amhara to Oromia. They would like the military to be scattered, to be deployed on multiple fronts. That is how they can ensure their survival. That is why they keep on opening new fronts. They would like Oromia forces to be involved in border areas to stop Oromia forces from entering Amhara region. That is why they are entering North Shore zone of the Oromia region. They are organizing youths, Amhara youths in a North Shore zone of the Oromia region reportedly. But again, I would say if this conflict in Amhara region goes on, you will see OLA emerge as a bigger, stronger group in coming months and years. Thanks for watching.